Hello and welcome back to the Hayden Show. Going for a little Marvel live action deep delve, whatnot. Continue with the Fox stuff with
the Fox duology.
Yes, with The Gifted, a one that I've actually watched, not the other one. So yeah, this obviously it follows two different groups really. You've got the family of the Strucker family, and you've got obviously the Mutant Underground. It's the first episode is pretty much following both of them until they converge together. And obviously, that's going to be a big thing for the entire series, really, is like one group, this group, on both stories. Obviously, the big thing as well, especially in the end of this episode, each side has got one that's sort of taken. The Mutant Underground has Polaris, she's been taken. And at the very end of the episode, obviously, the dad gets separated from the family. So that's pretty much both sides are going through similar things, and it's
the mutants are a bane of existence. And if you push forward and people know you're a mutant, you're fucked basically.
Yeah,
that's why the episode's called Exposed with the X, because every episode has to have X in the title.
Because it's Xmen. By the phone number.
Yep. Yeah, I do like it's obscure X-Men characters. It's not like big mainstream characters. Yeah. Bit like Legion. It took the same sort of grasp of, we'll do this as not massive names. Yes, they are kind of big names in the comics, like Polaris, Magneto's daughter, stuff like that. Obviously, you got the Frost triplets eventually, the Strucker family. The well-known characters, obviously Blink and Thunderbird are both a part of Days of Future Past. So they aren't fully obscure, but they are still less mainstream. So I do like that there's the idea of, okay, we're going to take the less mainstream ones and push them to the front, give them a story. And obviously they did for about 2 series before it got canned.
It's a shame, because I liked it. I mean, for the Mutant Underground, the main character for them is pretty much just Carlos and the other guys.
Sunspot.
Yeah. He was obviously the father of Lorna's children, because obviously it was revealed in this episode that she's pregnant.
Sort of. They don't fully reveal it. They say a condition.
No, she's pregnant.
Did they say pregnant?
Yeah, because he goes
was it when I walked out the room by any chance?
Is it okay? Because it's Because
I
they were two first meet. He goes, is it okay? It's my baby and that.
Yeah, I went at the room at that point, so yeah, I didn't see that bit.
So they do say she's pregnant. So obviously he's got a massive emotional stake to it. It's not just his girlfriend, but also his kid or kids. Ooh. Yeah, so that's the emotional for him. Whereas for the dad, it's his kids, his son and daughter, who both got basically opposite kind of powers of each other, where she can pull atoms together and sort of create constructs, whereas the brother, he rips them apart. And obviously it's interesting how they complement each other in a way. Their powers do. It's going to be a big thing throughout the entire series. Yeah, it's more classic X-Men than Legion was. Legion's very mind-fucky. What to do? Whereas this one's a lot more it's just Mutant Underground. It's the aftermath.
Mutants versus the world, basically.
Yeah, especially Sentinel. Yeah, it's a lot more normal X-Men, but it's more entertaining. It's got remember that old TV show, Tomorrow People? Got that kind of feel to it. The idea of they're being hunted, it's the underground, and yeah,
it's decent pilot.
Yeah, it's
decent
for
first
a pilot
episode.
As well, yeah.
CGI's pretty good.
I love the way Blink's powers look. It's fucking amazing.
So they needed to get it right, because she would have been in the movies. So can you replicate the same feel? And it does.
Yeah,
different type of character, but the same sort of concept of teleport.
Yeah, I like. Obviously, it's very. I think it's quite casted quite well as well. A lot of the X-Men characters feel imagine to be the look and
It gives me the same vibes of New Mutant, in the sense that it's obscure-ish characters given the limelight. So I like that. I do like when you get
X-Men repeat.
It's not. Yeah, it's
Wolverine repeat every now and then.
Yeah, it's not. It's the same bunch of characters. It's new characters we've never seen before. Or yes, we've seen 2 before, but they were minor characters. So I do like that.
Yeah, I like it too. I think that's really the art style. Also, it looks visually amazing.
I mean, the whole gym is crashing on itself.
That was good.
That was cool.
I do like how it's got that feel as like it feels like an X-Men. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like some random project that's just we've just put X-Men on it to make you want to watch it, but it's nothing like it. It does have that feel, like the whole consequences of the stuff that's in the films.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not really like specific when it's set. Is it set after Logan?
Yeah, it's not.
Or is it set during that? You don't really know.
Might not even be part of that universe. Might be its own little universe.
It could be a part
I think it is a part of its own universe. I don't think it's connected to anything. I think it's own mini universe.
Its own universe, but with like similar aspects. Because obviously this is set. We know it's set after the fall of both the X-Men and the Brotherhood. Obviously, throughout the series, we'll see both sides be revitalized. But yeah, for a pilot, it gets you interested.
You have a short one to see what's going to happen after the ending. It's like, okay, I want to see what's going to happen there. How's that going to get basically fucked over? Because he's not at this point mutant.
That's true.
So obviously, how the Forest is going to react to him, and how they're going to get him and Polaris back.
Yes.
Anything else you want to say?
I think that's it.
If you're done, then go to your ratings then.
Yeah, we'll go to rating then.
That's because you want to look at your foodie, bitch.
Alright, abuse aside, I do like this one a lot. It's because it's one that I've watched pretty much almost all. I've watched all the first series. I watched most of the second series. I can't remember if I watched all of it, but I do remember a lot of it. So the big one for me, I liked it. It was like easy watch shows.
Oh, you're dragging this out as much as I fucking dragged at the Thing podcast.
Fuck off. So I would say it's about. I'd say on par with Luke Cage, maybe. Who's a little bit below.
I want to get that high, but it's you. It's you.
Okay. So I would say at least 80.
80, okay.
Yeah, it's not as high as Luke Cage, but still pretty close. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously that 80 puts the Gifted into 8th position, knocking down the Incredible Hulk and Iron Fist down a peg. And then that obviously knocks Legion out the hot seat and into the doesn't exist extended canon part of the ranking. So obviously Iron Fist now sits in the hot seat ready for next week. Okay, so my question is, would you like to see another team of basically obscure X-Men characters get a movie or TV show? Would you like to see that? Like what they did with New Mutants, obviously, but obviously the quality of the old X-Men movies. So would you like to see that with an obscure team like what they've done here?
Yeah, I'd like something like, because the Runaways comics was most about the mutants. That's something that would be quite cool, because one of the main characters, that is the whole thing, is when she touches people, time stops.
Yeah, but you can't really say Runaways are obscure. Runaways have been done there, so they're not obscure anymore.
Different Runaways.
Could do.
That's a completely different thing. That's more like the names plugged on random of a version of it. Whereas this one, it's more of like it's an X-Men comic. That'd be cool. Maybe.
Okay. Well, next week then we're going to be moving on to one that's on its own little network, which is of course Cloak and Dagger. I can't remember what network it's on, but you can watch it on Amazon Prime. I know that. So yeah, it's its own little one before we jump to another network. So yeah, next week it's Cloak and Dagger. So we hope you enjoyed a much shorter video here.
Yeah, a quickie.
Quickie. You like a good quickie, don't you? So yeah, we hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you for Cloak and Dagger.
Bye.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.